take 5, Scorpio. Gosh, at least I'm not even getting anywhere with it at the moment. This is the gremlins. They're coming for us this month, and boy, do I have plenty to say about it too. Get your clear quartz crystals, get your your protection around you, say your prayers and your little mantras, because it's just funny energy for us Scorpios. I think they know we've got too much power. I'm bringing around the green crystals as well, so your aventurines for healing and protection as well. This is tree agate. Don't forget to grab it. It's really important for us Scorpios. I've been having gremlins a few times back in October with our readings, and also I think it was not last month, maybe the month before. The crystal ball has lots of messages in it. So I saw be careful where you step. Feet came through. So it could be that you've got a health issue with your feet that is coming up, or just watch where you step, watch where you are walking. It's quite an important one, because I felt as though you're rocky, you could slip up. That was the other thing that was coming through. So slip up, watching your step, stepping, being careful where you tread and how you tread. And maybe you're feeling like you're walking on broken glass. Maybe it's like that type of energy with your feet too, as in walking on eggshells, that kind of feeling that could be around you at the moment. I saw this big the Zorro movie, where it was the ching 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 it was a big Z that came through, and it was exactly in the same as that Mask of Zorro movie from, I reckon it's a 90s movie. And that was making me think about you're wanting to do things sort of in the dark, like at night time, you're getting more things done. But also was thinking about the Mask of Zorro, like is there a mask that you're wearing at the moment, or is somebody around you wearing a false mask, and you're trying to maneuver around people who are being tricky, or they're going to be revealed. And there's an eclipse coming up on the 25th of March as having their other agenda. But it felt as though you're trying to be stealth. You're trying to sort of cut through something. That was how I was feeling when I was looking through the crystal ball. So, how does that resonate with you, Scorpio? Please just be careful with your health, because I've had anxiety looking through the crystal ball too. So it could be that things are just not feeling very comfortable for you at the moment, and make sure that you're eating properly and getting enough rest. Also creative pursuits and grounding. I've gone with the green themes here. I've been telling the other signs that I've had to simplify, because I was fluffing around trying to find the right tablecloth, and then I realized I was going to go with the old poker table, the old ratty green felt on here, and just do a reading with this in the old traditional way before I got tricky with changing over tablecloths. And I just thought, I just need to simplify and crack on and get these readings done, because it's a leap year, it's a short month, which I've done a little video on, which is quite funny, about an Irish leap year, if you want to watch that one as well, Scorpio. Good fortune for good energy when I was focusing in on love and business. So kind of feeling like this fresh energy coming through. So that was really quite nice. But be mindful that technology could be going funny on you, or something that you've purchased, appliances, things like that could be not what you're expecting. I'm hoping there's not too many lemons. Also transportation, leave extra time. It feels like it's that Mercury retrograde type of feeling to me for us, just going a bit slower and things not working out, especially with that watching your feet, because our feet are our transportation as well, Scorpio. Let's see what else we can get. I did this fabulous course and made my own natural incense sticks, a workshop in Newport in Melbourne at Think Focus Act. I put the details in the description, but it made me feel so good, because it was very grounding and exactly what I needed to do, because I think my energy was all over the place. I've been so busy, and it was nice just to do that. I think we're trying to do a lot at the moment, Scorpio, but don't forget to ground so that you're not being sort of all over the place and being a bit too, overreacting and that kind of thing. So what have we got here? We've got the Three of Discs. Here we go, the Apprentice card. This is definitely how I've been feeling, as though we're trying to build our knowledge and we're learning. We're still working out how to build our new foundation. I feel like Scorpios in their death and rebirth cycle this year is a big building one where something's had to collapse, and it's needed to collapse. It was meant to go, and we're just starting to build on something new. But in that time, it's where you're working out how to do it. How am I going to go forward? How much money do I need? How can I build on where I am? Have I got the things that I need? And am I around the right people? Do I have the right people involved to help me climb to where I need to go to? So that's coming up, along with the Nine of Swords. So this is what I was talking about with the feet. I just feel like there could be health, something that's knocking you flat a bit here, because this one's the one where she's in bed crying with the swords, and there could be a health thing that's tripping you up for a bit or laying you on your back. So be very mindful of that. And I can't help but think about eating the right foods and staying really healthy, and getting enough sleep and exercise is going to be important. Everyone seems to be knocked around by the moon cycle at the moment. I don't know what this Virgo full moon did, but everybody was, and we're going into eclipse time as well. So I think people are struggling a bit. So really be mindful of your vitamins, minerals, water, fresh water. Make sure that you're taking that. But yeah, the Nine of Swords feels like it's a bit of emotional energy that's, getting you a bit upset, Scorpio. Be careful of that stinging tail, because I'm feeling as though things could boil up with you, and you could say something that you regret saying as well. This one. Okay, you've got the Ten of Wands. So feeling like you've got the Ten of Wands, the burdens on your back, feeling as though you're carrying all of these burdens, and like you're doing everything, and feeling like you're going from here to there, and you've got too many tasks on your plate. And it's passionate energy, though. Try to take the positive out of it, Scorpio, of you quite like being busy and fast paced. So instead of thinking about the negative sides of the burdens and everything, try to balance out. I've had to learn this one where my body after an accident isn't doing like what it used to be. So I'm seeing the 10 here. So having 10-minute breaks if things are getting overwhelming, doing your 10 deep breaths, and really making sure that you're grounding and that you're staying in that fresh sort of energy, and that you're not getting overwhelmed and feeling out of control, because that's how it feels like you've almost in an excessive, this looks like an excessive kind of partying that's not, afterwards when you're feeling rough because you went too hard. So, more information about us being able to ground and find our stability, going out in nature, and, doing those kinds of creative hobbies. This is the Shaman of Cups. So again, perfect, because it's us, the water signs coming through here, your Scorpios, your Pisces, and your Cancer. Interesting because of the Mask of Zorro, and seeing this card, it just makes me think about that the shaman here has got a mask on, and what is this shaman concocting here? What's in the cauldron being boiled up? Is it positive things, or is there something going on? Be sure of what you're brewing, Scorpio, and be careful of what you're conjuring up. I don't know why I've just said that, but Scorpios are known to go into the depths and into heavy energy, into dark places, and I'm saying be careful of what you are conjuring up, because they're good manifestors, and if we think negative things or put bad energy towards others, it's going to come back to bite Scorpios to sting, their own tail will sting them. So, but overall, that's actually not a bad card to have when it's in its good energy, because it's a building card. And of course, in our emotional state, you could be emotionally setting yourself up to climb up this new ladder, but just don't take the overboiling side of it. So the crone here, lovely, could be, this is my Virgo energy, so could be a Virgo or a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces that's relevant in this storyline. But, you know, going within and working out the missing parts, making wishes on the stars, but also feeling like, I have to say, Aquarian energy that's in here too. So this, again, manifesting. I can't help but notice that the walking stick here, be careful of those feet, because it's underneath the Nine of Swords where I was talking about health. So watch your step. But a great card for going for studying and for going within, for learning new skills that could help you to climb up the ladder. Great for being noticed as well in a workplace or a setting. Also excellent for if you're going out on your own or starting your own business, able to be grounded enough like the earth signs are, and to focus on what you're going to need, resources, and sitting and working it out and planning and then executing. So a really nice card for you, Scorpio. Plus the Daughter of Cups. So you've got the Shaman and the Daughter of Cups here. A nice pairing there if you're talking about fresh, new relationships. And again, can't help but notice legs sticking in the air, pointing towards the feet. So, you know, do your stretching and, you know, your yoga moves, your breath work, and making sure that you're stretching. If you're a sporty kind of Scorpio, careful that, you know, you're doing enough before you go for your runs and things like that. Also, get into water. You know, swimming and everything's going to be beautiful for you. Or finding places of water to ground, and running a bath is going to feel really nice. So the Daughter of Cups and the Shaman of Cups here together is making me think of new emotional connections that are very positive for you. They're Scorpio. So there could be the possibility of offers that are coming in now, emotional offers, something new and fresh that's coming in. Oh, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So look, lots of passion as well around this time, around this month. But the Nine of Wands can be, you could end up feeling quite defensive. Be careful of new connections coming in, that you don't put up your walls and push people away and have too much fire and sting in your tail. Be careful of that, you know. Focus on that sort of meditative energy and sitting in the kind of relaxed state that will be better for you in terms of, you know, being able to draw in the right kind of energy for something fresh in with, you know, very likely one of these kinds of energies that's coming in here. I mean, that's very fire signy, but I would say that you've got, you know, your others on the table too. Your water, you'd do quite well with, and your Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces, your Virgos, and yeah, some fire sign energy there too. Lucky numbers as well. Nines are coming up quite a lot here. You've got 999. So wow, 3. Don't know when the gremlins kicked in then, so hopefully I didn't lose too much, but we'll go back and talk about these last bottom cards. So the Nine of Wands here, 9, 9 and 9. You know, you've got to look at that because it's all together. They are triple numbers. They're always great angel numbers to have. So going through the lucky kind of numbers for you and the star signs that I think are sort of relevant for you. You've got 10s and 9s. You've got 3s and lots of 10s. So this is going to be a big ending out of a cycle and a starting of fresh energy for you, Scorpio. Really important to remember. So anything that has 9s, you know, multiples of as well, So 9, 18, 21, 20, you know, all of the different numbers that are coming in there for you. I've got a Fairy Forest Lucy Cavendish for you. We've got the Fairy Norn. So planning, patience, and cooperation. Let me read this one out for you because I think this is going to be, just like all the others, extremely relevant for us this month because we've got a fair bit that has been going on. So the Fairy Norn, planning, patience, cooperation. It is time to be careful, precise, and considered about what you do and what you say. Have we not said that? It is time to share wisely, to look around very carefully, and to consider what patterns of your life will be going forward. It is time to do small and very precise things each day that will increase the stability in your world. It is time for the small, the everyday to be cared for, observed and known, and for all the loose ends of life to be tidied up neatly, one by one. There is clutter and some chaos about you. There is no blame in that. The Fairy Norn knows, for all lives, when well lived, hold such things. But your job now is to begin to tidy up your life, to shape it and make it into a form that is more contained, more organized, and somehow, for all of this control, more free. For when you introduce the order, the chaos can no longer eat away at precious reserves of time, emotions, and they're not squandered in the petty dramas that humans love to dally with. And you know what must be done, carefully, precisely, and with clear intent to bring the next shape into your life. Do this and watch your fate simultaneously reveal and transform itself. Oh gosh, I really needed that myself, especially when you're talking about all of the going through everything here, Scorpio. I feel like the spring clean can, you know, for in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, away we go. Spring cleans. Down south here, we've got autumn on our, you know, on our heels. So it's a good time for a reminder to do that. I had a message as well recording this. And here we go again. I don't know whether it saw me with the Forest Fae bringing out these two, but we can see the gremlins are just going to have a field day with us, Scorpio. So these are our two Nadia Turner Forest Fae. We've got the Woodwife, trust your inner wisdom, and the Gnome of Mushrooms and Buttons, seek silliness and joy. They are wise teachers. So I think this is good messaging for us as well. The Woodwife, trust your inner wisdom, and the Gnome of Mushrooms and Buttons, seek silliness and joy. They are wise teachers. I got this last time about dancing and feeling happier and trying to bring more joy into our lives because we've gotten quite serious, Scorpios, with all of the burdens that are coming, you know, like everything, financial and whatever else. It's going to be a good month, Scorpio, if we go to the higher levels of Scorpio. So don't go into those dark places and get the tail out stinging people. Stay up. Things are new and that's always a bit scary, but you're building on something, you know, you're starting something new and it's going to be successful. You've got everything that you need to be able to manifest it. So it's exciting times, Scorpio. I'm going to have fun editing this video now. Gosh, I hope I didn't miss anything. You won't know because you're just sitting there listening. Please like, share and subscribe because I'm trying to grow my channel and I'm really enjoying. If you've got any comments, anything that you want answered, drop it down in the bottom because, you know, at this stage, I can answer you in the messages as well. I can answer you back and give you some information. If you have a little question for me, I can pull a card. That could be fun. Love doing things like that for Scorpio. And yeah, if you would like to see more, please go and check out my other videos. I do more throughout the month and I'll catch up with you again soon. Thanks, Scorpios.